It's not hypocrisy if someone has done something in the past that they are against in the present. I can't believe how many people fall for this, where they try to dig up dirt on people, and then show like a tweet from 9 years ago that clashes with what they say now. You cannot change your past. If you regret it, it's not hypocrisy. Would you call an ex-junkie who tells people not to do drugs a hypocrite, since he's done drugs before? This is truth, nothing but truth. That's fine, you can absolutely change your stances, but don't pretend like you never used to have them. Admit that you've had a change of heart. For example, Hillary Clinton used to be against gay marriage, but she has now changed her stance on it, as many Americans have over the past 20 years. The problem is she pretends that this is what she always believed, which is a lie. It's okay to admit that you've changed your stance. You can go far as to say that hypocrisy does not equate you being incorrect regarding whichever point you're trying to make. By your own example, even an active junkie telling you drugs is bad, while a hypocrite is not wrong in his assertion. Similarly, a smoker telling you smoking is bad is, again, a hypocrite. But also not wrong. So flat out dismissing someone's message because they're a hypocrite isn't necessarily a logical thing to do. https://en Wikipedia.org/wiki/2_quoqui. Basically try to separate the message from the messenger and try to see if the message could have been given by someone else. All that said though, practically speaking, you should still refrain from acting like a hypocrite because 99% of the people will still dismiss your message because of the hypocritical messenger. It's not right, but it's reality. Good example is my grandpa. Was a teacher, and one of the most die-hard Democrats out there. Now is an extreme Republican now that he's retired. He's not a hypocrite. His viewpoint just changed. I call it learning. If you like who you were 10 years ago, you're probably a dick. Sometimes a hypocrite is nothing more than a man in the process of changing. Well, if they are acting like they never did it and beating people over the head for the same thing, then that's a hypocrite. Yeah. You mean the far past? No, seeing a guy advocate for one thing today and another thing tomorrow, and back to the first again. That might just be hypocrisy, unless they still think that way or have done it very recently. I respect people way more when they can admit they used to be wrong and have moved on. Nothing worse than someone who used to be a turd pretending they've always been groovy. Sorry, but as a kid, you said you wanted to be a dinosaur. Quit your job as an accountant right fucking now. You have to be more specific. If the person recognizes that what they did or supported in the past was wrong, then it's cool. If the person still thinks that their past actions were totally cool and someone who does the same thing is not, that's hypocrisy. What's hypocrisy is when people don't acknowledge it. It's not hypocrisy if you show self-awareness of the change and demonstrate your personal growth on the subject. Plenty of public figures, for instance, have changed their stance on gay marriage as it's gained widespread approval. These folks have, by and large, acknowledged that they've changed their opinions, and usually point out specific turning points in their journey to acceptance. But then there's people like America's granduncle Joe Biden, who campaign against policies they helped to create and pass while not acknowledging their role in creating that problem in the first place. Agreed. If you'd spoken to me 15 years ago, I was hyper-religious, conservative, and bigoted. I hated gays, trans, and would preach your ear off. Now I have hey friends. I date trans women about as readily as cis. I'm agnostic. I'm about as far left off Bernie as Bernie is of Biden. People change, grow. As a mid-40s guy, I saw this with the gay marriage thing and Clinton, and now with Biden. The 90s were weird. We were trying to figure things out. Had gay friends. Still didn't think gay marriage should be a thing. Not until 2004 or so. Then I was like, why the hell can't gay people be married? How dumb. Especially in Democrats, the Progressive Party. If we progress, please stop slamming us for progressing. That's literally the entire point of being progressive. 9 years ago? Of course not. Yesterday. Hypocrisy. A good example is the governor of Texas. A tree limb fell on him and paralyzed him. He sued for millions. Good for him, I'd sue the same way. He then became governor and signed a law that placed a limit on such lawsuits far below what he personally received. He is a hypocrite and I wish there was a hell for him to go to. Thought that was common sense. Upvoted because I guess it wasn't. Ever heard of the crab pot problem? Put live crabs into a bucket, and they will be so desperate in their situation that if one does get a claw hold on the edge and starts hoisting themselves out, they will be instantly swarmed and pulled back in as the other crabs panic to use the successful crab as a platform to stand on. It's called learning and growing. That's all well and good, people change. I don't want to be preached at by that person though about their new position. Should I disagree with it? We should be free to make our own mistakes. You hit the nail on the head. This bugs the shit out of me. Someone realizing they were wrong and changing their mind is a good thing and they shouldn't be shamed for it. We should be promoting it. LOL, it is still hypocrisy to have had a bunch of sexual partners and then say you won't date a woman because she has had a lot of sexual partners. I already gave you a more apt metaphor in the original thread you took this from. Your metaphor about the drugs addicts isn't even remotely what the thread was about. https://www. reddit.com/r/unpopularopinion/com/g6cod0/it's /_not/_find/_to/_not/_score/have/_not/_to/want/_to/to/to/to context equals 3, https://www. reddit.com/r/unpopularopinion/comments/g6cod0/it's_not_want_to/have__to/context equals 3.